Too much pain deep inside. I've gone troubled water. How long can we be victimized? I've gone troubled water. How long will we sing those sad, heartbreaking songs? Enough. I have work to do. You have work to do. We have work to do to save ourselves. We have work to do in the honor of our brothers and sisters, our ancestors. We have a work to do. I am not waiting for policy to change. I'm not waiting for my MPs, the country's leaders to change things. I'm not waiting. It's time to be the change that we want. We need to look within ourselves and say, what can I do? What must I do? What must I do? What must I do? What must I do? George Floyd was murdered. Millions of us have been murdered because of this. That hatred is so dangerous. I have to be the change that I want to see. Together, we need to be the change we need to see. We don't need to wait for any papers to pass in Parliament. We have to stand together and say, no more. We all have a role to play. Sorry. I mean, sorry for blowing my bogies. Not sorry for crying. Not sorry for crying. So sorry that you had to die. George Floyd. So sorry that all of you who have been murdered because of the colour of your skin. So sorry that we didn't save you. So sorry that you have all been the sacrifice for us. Now we have to make a difference. What must I do? What must I do? What must I do? Every day I ask the question, what must I do? I do not have the capacity to hate you. I do not have that in my DNA. But I am strong and I have the capacity to make change. And each of us have the capacity to make change. So we must be the change that we want to see. No more, no more, no more, no more, no more. Change is coming. Change is here. The straw that broke the camel's back. So sorry that we didn't save you, all of you. We can't wait for policies to change, to have our rights, to be treated like a human being. We can't wait for a policy, a paper to be written. We have to be the change. We have to demand it. We have to pull it out every time. We have to pull it up every time and say no more. No more, 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 no more.